star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 2. Grizzlies on defense. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Passes it to Brooks. Here's Adams. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. A shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Morant passes to Conchar. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Adams against Anunoby. Jackson kicks to Morant. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
The pass to Trent. Conchar pulls it in.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to Banton. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Altama gets the bucket. Raptors trail by 6. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray to the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then it's Williams. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And they pick up 2. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Birch. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trent against Morant. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Van Vliet on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Yeah, listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Here's Adams, covered by Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young, a screen on Morant. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Now Morant, 11 points in the game. One second left. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Grizzlies up by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team was playing. Working for the high percentage shot, looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more doubles in the second half.
Yes, Shaquille, you did earn a couple of dollars in the NBA.
About $300 million.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media posts. Okay, guys, Mighty Mizzle82 says, talking about league expansion, how would you guys like to see a team in Alaska?
Let's go. I'm ready. Saddle up the dog sled.
No way, too cold. Besides, barbecue penguin doesn't taste very good.
This whole thing is just so wrong on so many levels. There are no saddles on a dog sled team. Penguins are in the South Pole. Come on, fellas. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jackson down low, covered by Barnes. Jackson misses. Raptors trail by 10. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Adams with the screen on Van Vliet. Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 13.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Van Vliet. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Jones, and Boucher sends it back. Here's Banton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Flynn. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Aldama. That shot missing, so the Raptors will take it the other way. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jones against Flynn. Now, here's Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Outside, Jones. There's the three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 9. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Raptors trail by 9. We've got Williams. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis. That free throw missing. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Trent's checked in for Toronto. And he ends up missing both free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Clark right side to the right side. Clark a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Morant. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors. And here's Morant. floats one. He can't get that one, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Siakam left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Conchar's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Siakam. No good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Now the pass to Morant. Bombed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Siakam passes to Boucher. Morant against Van Vliet. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. He gets that one.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable.
First personal foul.
Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby's checked in.
Shooting 1.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Throw good, Siakam. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Siakam hits them both. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Adams with the screen on Anunoby. Knocks it loose. Brooks against Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Morant. And the rejection by Morant. From deep, Trent. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Screen by Adams. Here's Morant. Good on the 13-footer.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Brooks outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you, Coach.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.